Hello and welcome back to our 6th radio show, I think it is now.
Yeah, I think so.
It is. But this one is going to be something a little bit different.
Yeah.
Because why not? So this week it's going to be a special dedicated to Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. We're going to be talking about it for, the full radio show pretty much. What it means to us, how we felt watching it, what we enjoyed about it, what we hope for the sequel that has been announced. Just one little tiny thing. We are obviously showing Pride at 2:30 down in OA 313 in conjunction with the LGBT Society. So if you want to come and watch Pride, by all means, come down and watch it with us. We will be providing free snacks. But if you want to bring your own, then that is, of course, absolutely fine. So, and also next week we are going to be doing an international film. The poll will be going up a bit later with the options for us, for you guys to choose from. So, just first up, Kezia, so Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. What does it mean to you?
Well, I mean, I really loved it because the thing is now, hello everyone, the thing is now that most animated films that we're getting, especially from like the bigger companies and everything, they all look really samey. Like I hate watching new Disney animated films because back in the day they all had their own style, you know, like you could re-watch them. But now it's very much they're sacrificing the more artistic side of the animation for just, I don't know, some nice shapes and colours that will appeal to the kids.
Yeah, just
which
make money
is a cop
fast.
out. Yeah,
That's basically all they're trying to do.
Yeah, and so that's what I really loved about Spider-Verse, because it was so different out of all the animated films that we've had in cinemas recently. Like, it is a film that you can re-watch again because it is artistic. I loved it.
It has its own different styles as well, doesn't it? You know, a thing that I enjoyed was and also some. We also have some comments. I'm flipping the camera back around to me. I move the microphone slightly higher up. Some comments that we have from people who couldn't make it on the show today is about the animation style, and like every scene was out of a comic book.
Yeah,
and
it was absolutely beautiful.
Pause the film at any point, and it would still look like it was.
Yeah. And then you've got the different styles to it as well, like the anime Spider Girl.
Yeah, Penny Parker.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did look like an anime.
Yeah.
You had,
and it was just this really lovely like blending of styles.
John Mulaney's.
Oh, John Mulaney. My boy.
Little Peter Porker.
Brilliant.
Who went on a whole like improv thing and only asked afterwards what rating the film was, because most of his stuff was a bit not kid friendly, let's put it like that.
Yeah. But yeah, it was just this lovely blending of styles. I think it was so artfully done, and you could tell that the creative team cared about what they were doing.
Yeah, it was definitely something different.
It's not people just trying to work to a deadline, like Cats.
We are not talking about Cats again.
We might.
We might do. We might. You never know.
It's me.
It depends how long we have to get through this.
I've still got my old notes in my notebook. I could go into more detail.
Go into more detail on Cats. Why not?
But you could tell that the people behind it all cared about what they were doing, and that was really refreshing to see.
Yeah. So that was What's Up Danger from the Into the Spider-Verse soundtrack. So next up we are going to be talking about sort of the music and how the music adds to the film, because it really does. There are scenes in the film that the music greatly adds, and like that scene, the What's Up Danger scene that we've just played the music for, where it's the leap of faith. Nobody's watching the live stream anymore.
Oh.
I'm just live streaming to nobody.
Watch the live stream.
Yeah, if you can hear us out there,
We're live streaming on Facebook. Watch it. Tell your friends.
Yeah, you can watch us. I don't know what exactly I can and can't say on this show. Anyway. So the music, Kezia.
I mean, I'll be honest. I haven't watched the film super recently. I remember enjoying the music.
Yeah.
But no specific points are coming immediately to memory. I mean, with me, just as a person, it's all a lot more about the visuals. So, I don't know what I can really say here. Sorry. I'm ill-prepared.
It's fine. You can tell that we have not fully prepared this.
Can you?
Can you? No, we're doing amazingly. That one person who's just tuned in just turned off because we said we haven't prepared this.
Oh, no.
We're not watching an unprepared show. So, but now...
What do you think we do?
What do you think we do? Yeah,
we don't prepare.
Do you think we planned this? We barely plan the songs on our normal show, let alone what we're going to say.
Yeah.
There are zip ties in the drawer that have already been zip tied. Spider-Verse. You can tell how easily I get sidetracked. Spider-Verse is so the animation style. It's how all the different animation styles blend together.
Yeah.
Like we were saying before the song, or you have the Penny Parker, the anime style, the black and white-esque style of Spider Noir. Spider-Gwen with the sort of neon pastel pink aesthetic.
I loved her aesthetic. She was brilliant.
And then Peter Porker with John Mulaney. And
my
boy. Just all blending together really well.
Yeah, like
they all
it was just so lovely.
Obviously, and they all did look very different, but there was no suspension of disbelief beyond obviously it being an animated movie.
And so like that final fight where they're all fighting together. I thought that was so wonderfully done.
Yeah.
Because even though there are all of these different styles, they all come together like so naturally.
They do.
And I think that's just a testament to the creative team, because I mean, you don't stumble across that accidentally.
No,
work goes into that.
Yeah.
And it was wonderful.
I mean, it would be amazing to know exactly how long it took them to make the film. I mean, I know that the next one, was it 2022? It's coming out. So obviously it's a good 2 years of work.
Yeah.
But I think it was announced last year, so and that's just the announcement.
Yeah. But yeah, a lot of work has got to go into that.
Oh yeah. So, I mean, unless we have anything else to say about Spider-Verse.
It's just the art style.
The art style, yeah.
I'm incapable of thinking of anything else.
I mean, pause the movie at any point you want, and you've got a beautiful background to your laptop's screensaver. So I think we're going to jump back into our regularly scheduled show, which we didn't plan on, but when do we plan on anything? Our president...
We plan to improvise.
Our president is going to come to the radio show as soon as possible. So, I mean, he can talk a bit more about Spider-Verse when he gets here.
Yeah.
But we are going to go for an unpopular opinion.
Oh.
So, Kezia, have you prepared one?
Of course I've not prepared one. I thought we were just going to talk about Spider-Verse for an hour. I thought there was going to be more than two of us.
I thought there was going to be more than two of us, but we did prepare this very last minute.
Yeah, that is true. Next time it'll be better.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we could wait until Phil's here, because I want to do that one. I want to do the unpopular opinions when Phil is here.
Yeah.
So, because the one that I said I want to do. So, we're going to do the movie news. Because I haven't watched any movies recently, so we can't do a movie. Have you watched a movie?
No, I've not. Okay. I've watched series on Netflix.
Yeah, but we're HUDMovies, not HUD series.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, Jurassic World 3 has begun shooting.
How many more of these films are they going to make?
I think there is only one. I think this is the last one.
It's just like, how many films do you need to say that, like, creating dinosaurs is gonna mess with, everything, because environments all, like, every organism in an environment relies on each other.
Clearly,
you can't just change things.
Clearly 6.
Ugh. I watched Jurassic World, but that was only because I was on holiday and it was the only film that the hotel had on its film channel that fit in with the time my mum and I wanted to watch a film.
I mean, fair enough. I liked Jurassic World.
That's fair.
Fallen Kingdom, was it called?
Don't look at me.
The one from a couple more. We've got.
I watched Jurassic World by complete accident.
We've got a comment from a watcher. You have to guess who it is based on the comment.
Oh.
We need more Jurassic Park films solely so I have more Jeff Goldblum content in my life.
That could be anyone I know.
Come on. Who's got Jeff Goldblum cushions from Wish?
I don't know.
Oh my god, it's Tristan.
Ah. See, the thing is, I'm not up to date with all the Cursed Wish stuff.
Do you not?
No.
Aren't you supposed to be in work, Tristan?
Yeah, Tristan.
You should be at work. Stop watching us. No, keep watching us.
Yeah, keep watching us. You need a break. You
need a break
You
from
do
your
a lot.
work.
You do a lot.
Creed 3 is in the works with writer Zach Baylin.
I take it that's not Assassin's Creed. I take it that's something
No,
else.
It's like the sequels to the Rocky films.
Now everyone can finally see what I'm actually like when it comes to films.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed.
I know nothing. To be honest, the Assassin's Creed film, for all of its flaws, was
I've
decent.
still not seen it.
I have it on DVD if you want to watch it.
You do. It's on Netflix, isn't it?
I don't know.
I thought it was on Netflix.
I pride myself on my DVD collection. I have over 300 DVDs.
Fair enough.
I'm just not up to date on all the new stuff.
Yeah. Oh, Milo convinced Tristan to have a self-care day.
That's good.
Hell yeah.
Tristan needs one.
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
I think everyone needs to have a self-care day now and then.
Come watch Pride with us, Tristan.
Yeah.
I mean,
come watch a film.
Your DVD.
It's true.
Yeah, come make sure that we don't mess it up.
Yeah.
Mission Impossible 7 Venice shoot has been halted due to coronavirus concerns. So,
do we need 7 of those films though? I
mean,
just feel like I'm very cynical. I would like new original films instead of just loads of sequels and remakes and spin-offs. I'm getting tired.
I know, but I mean, each Mission Impossible movie is kind of its own.
Ah, well, shows what I know, doesn't it?
I mean, the past 3 have sort of all led back on into each other. So 5, 6, and now 7 have sort of apparently going to be interlinked.
Okay.
But still, they're still. I like them.
That's fair.
They're popcorn movies. They're not not high art. Chris Evans is going to join the Little Shop of Horrors remake.
Okay, now that is a remake I would like to see.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the Little Shop of Horrors DVD that I have, I don't know how many film versions were ever made of it, but it's almost unwatchable because that woman's voice, it's just so high-pitched and grating.
Yeah.
So that will be interesting.
ASMR hour with Jake.
You're wasting your talents here. Do an ASMR channel.
I just do ASMR on YouTube, don't I? I make a fortune.
Yeah, you would.
So yeah, that should be interesting. Chris Evans joining the new Little Shop of Horrors film.
Wait, who is he gonna play?
Apparently the dentist.
Okay, yeah. That will be interesting because the dentist is not a very nice man.
You can tell that I'm not up on it, can't you?
That'll be interesting to see actually, because I feel like he usually plays more sympathetic roles, and the dentist is not.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that.
I'm looking forward to it. We have to answer a question to see who he's going to be playing. So, find out by answering the following question. What would you do on your family adventure in England? Well, we already live in England.
What are the options?
Chris. No, Amelia, not Chris Evans the DJ, Chris Evans Captain America. Although that does confuse me.
Yeah.
Same name. Let's just go rock pooling. Right, okay.
Do you have rock pools?
I like rock pooling. Taron Egerton and Scarlett Johansson are also in talks to star.
This was looking like it might have been alright, and then they had to put her in it. There are other actresses, Mr. Hollywood, sir.
Taron Egerton is going to play Seymour, apparently, if the deal closes.
I mean, I don't really know who Taron Egerton is.
Rocket Man.
I've not seen
Kingsman?
Rocket Man. I've not seen Kingsman.
Robin Hood.
I've not seen Robin Hood.
Sing.
No.
I can't think of anything else he's been
I'm
in.
just exposing myself live.
You are.
As
Why do we have you
someone-
on? You don't even know anything about films.
It's because the few things I do know about films I have very strong opinions
You
on.
do, yes. And Scarlett Johansson is apparently playing Audrey if she signs the deal.
No.
I mean,
I do not care for that.
She could. Who is Audrey?
Audrey is like the love interest.
The love interest. Okay.
Unless she's playing Audrey too, which is the plant.
I was going to say Audrey 2 is the plant. So.
If she's the plant, fine.
Yeah, because.
Because then I won't have to see her face.
And she said that she should be allowed to play tree roles.
Yeah, exactly.
So, you know.
She said that she should be a tree, so let's make her a tree and maybe cast someone who has more than a teaspoon of acting skill in a role.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. Make a nice change.
From Tristan, Taron Egerton is in Kingsman also. Kezia still hasn't seen it.
I'm sorry. I'm not hip. I'm not down with the kids.
You're younger than I am.
So?
Greg Berlanti's going to be in the director's chair for it. He directed Love, Simon and most of the Flash shows.
Just who would cast ScarJo
I
as
don't know.
Audrey?
There's a very cursed headline.
Does she even sing?
Scarlett, yeah, she's got a decent singing voice.
No, first I've heard of it.
I don't know.
Because she's too busy stealing the roles of minorities. I guess I don't
Quiet
have
Place
time.
Part 2. Let's not get too political on this. Let's. Quiet Place Part 2, there's been a new teaser and featurette for the horror sequel.
Ooh.
I've not seen the first one, but
No, neither have I.
apparently it's meant to be good.
This is what happens when we don't prepare.
Yeah. I'm literally reading off Empire.
Yeah.
Jurassic Park's Tim hints at returning Jurassic World 3 to the little boy in the first one. And did you watch Bohemian Rhapsody?
No.
Jesus
I keep meaning to, I
I'm trying to
promise.
think what else he's been in. Kezia's shade is iconic from Tristan. What about my shade? I'm not throwing any shade, am I? Eli Roth is going to be directing the Borderlands movie based on the video game, if you've heard of that.
I have heard of it, yes.
So he should be a good choice for that, because it's a bit sort of out there, wacky, kind of violent, but also not, so that'll be interesting.
How is it kind of violent but also not?
It's not like Tarantino level violent. Oh, hang on. Milo has put... Guaranteed the reason she's in so many films is she's a big name. Scarlett.
Yeah, I
She
figured.
draws in a pre-established audience / group of people who know her from bigger film names. I assume she's a funding magnet.
Yeah, but she's no good though. How does she have any fans?
I don't know. I mean, you could... I mean, she's got...
As
two
far as I'm
Oscar
aware, it's purely aesthetic, the interest, which
Maybe
is a
that's-
bit upsetting.
It is a bit upsetting.
Maybe that's just me, what do I know?
Yeah.
Nothing, as we're establishing today.
James Bond's on his bike in a new No Time to Die IMAX poster.
Ooh.
So...
Not a bike.
Not on your bike, Bond. What else is there? Jennifer Lawrence on for Adam McKay's new comedy, Don't Look Up. That sounds more like a horror movie title. than a
Yeah.
comedy.
Yeah, it
You know,
does.
Don't Look Up.
Why?
Why?
Is Gullible written on the ceiling?
So that's a new Netflix comedy. Mulan, the new Mulan remake, receives a PG-13 rating in the US, which means Mulan gets to say exactly one F word.
Ooh.
So I
wonder where that's going to be.
I wonder when she's going to drop that.
Let's get down to effing business.
Let's defeat the effing Huns. Goodness doesn't matter. This is from Milo again. We should have you on, Milo, because now you know we record it on a Wednesday. Goodness doesn't matter to corporate. If you have a big name attached, you have a bigger chance of getting investors.
That is true.
That's capitalist-led art, baby.
Yeah.
Look
That's
who's just
why
walked
we
in.
need to
Look
destroy
who's just
them.
walked in. If I can flip the camera. Phil and Austin.
Hello.
Hello, guys.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm so exhausted.
That's fine. We've
You
kind
can
of
sit down.
We've
That's
kind
why
of
we
run
have
out of
chairs.
stuff to talk about on Spider-Verse, so we're going back to our regularly planned movie news and
Or I
unpopular
get to talk
opinions.
about Tall Girl and bash it to death.
Okay,
Oh, I'm looking
I'm
forward to
looking
this.
forward to that.
Yeah, me and Austin watched that and it was very funny.
It's amazing.
It's very
It's
interesting.
Oh. Was that sarcasm or genuinely?
I think it's the one where
Same time.
it's the one where she's like, it's the one where she's like, oh yeah, I wear size 13.
13.
No.
Yeah, no. I know the
men's,
film.
Yeah.
men's size 13
Are you in that?
Nikes.
Hi.
Yes, I'm in that.
I'm the president.
Phil, no, you're still
Can't
not in
see
it.
me.
I'll move it across. Phil,
Look at my hair.
We've
Oh
got
my
the
god.
president now, so we can now properly introduce us on the live. We've not had.
Now we're nearly finished.
Now we're halfway through.
Yeah.
We can have me, the president. I'm not the president.
You're not the president.
I'm not the president. Yes. No. No.
Oh.
No, I'm joking.
Oh.
Social secretary.
Ouch.
Phil.
Usurper.
The president.
The president.
of HUDMovies.
Kezia. The.
I'm
guest we
just
can't get
happy
rid
to
of.
be here.
The guest we can't get rid of, and
Yeah, we just can't get rid of Kezia. ever.
no.
I'm like that weird song about peanut butter jelly that just gets stuck in your head.
Peanut butter jelly time.
That's
We
the
switched
one.
to
That's me.
Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Can I just say, Spider-Verse is amazing.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
all I'm gonna
That's
say.
all you can
No,
say.
you're not allowed.
You're
That's
not,
it.
you're not like we've cut that.
That's
we're going to
it.
cut that bit.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll cut the podcast then. I'll never edit it. And
No,
I'll never
just
go
keep
online.
just going up on it.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Episode 4 is still not on YouTube. If you guys want to do that.
Oh yeah, I do apologise.
Yeah.
It failed uploading.
Don't look
twice.
at me. I'm about as
And I'm stressed
technologically
out.
minded as a caveman.
This is shenanigans, this isn't it?
This really is.
Yeah.
We hope you enjoy this.
Yeah, this is.
If
fun.
not, too bad.
if
Yeah,
not,
unlucky. You don't have to listen if you don't want to.
did Phil? Oh right. So I'm reading comments out from our Facebook Live as well.
Oh okay.
Milo has been commenting. Did Phil just say tall girl because of my god? I presume he meant
Of
oh my
my-
god. That film is insane.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think
It's a masterpiece.
Stig's accent.
Stig.
Stig.
Wait until I tell you about Stig.
Right, yeah, let's go on for it. Let's go for it. Phil, go on.
So
Take it away.
I watched Tall Girl on Netflix. It's about a tall girl.
Oh my god, really?
That is the story.
Revolutionary.
It's a tall girl in high school.
Wow.
Wow.
That's
That's
it.
groundbreaking
She's a tall
stuff.
girl, and she's
really
she's sick.
tall.
Yeah, she's really tall.
In case anyone can't tell, I'm being
Yeah.
extremely sarcastic.
How tall is she, Phil?
She's 6 foot.
What?
She's 6 foot.
6'1".
She's 6'1".
Yeah.
She's still
She's
shorter than I am.
Yeah, she's extremely tall, and everyone else is short. Everyone in the film
Everyone's
is.
like 5'7".
Yeah,
Everyone is
yeah.
Jesus.
No one else. But then.
I mean, that is
Stig-
my course uni experience so far. You know that everyone else is.
You are the
Where-
tall girl.
I am the tall. Maybe the tall girl. No, that.
All of a sudden.
That sounds cursed.
All of a sudden,
Say
Stig,
that.
Stig walks in. Stig is Swedish.
Oh.
He's Swedish.
He's Swedish.
Yeah.
How bad is his Swedish accent?
He's American actually, but he's Swedish.
He's
He's not a
Swedish.
Swedish actor. He has long blonde hair. He's tall.
Oh wow! Oh wow!
He's
Oh, is he
tall.
taller than her?
No.
Yeah, no, he's like the same
He's
size.
6'1".
The exact same size
exact-
and the exact
oh.
same size hands.
Oh
and everything.
wow!
I feel like people are afraid to have women be taller than men.
Yeah.
It's a bit strange.
In a film about a tall girl,
Tristan-
she still can't be taller.
Tristan comes in with a valid point that the girl in Tall Girl should have been trans.
Yeah.
Yes.
That
Yes.
would have been interesting.
That would have been
Yes.
interesting, but you know.
I mean, one thing that I've heard a lot about it is because I'm in a lot of online disability communities, and they were saying, like, you know, they could have easily made a film about a girl with dwarfism
Yeah.
Yeah.
and had, like, short girl.
Yeah.
And that would have had so much
13
more,
children's
Yeah.
shoes.
also known as my foot size. But like that could have had so much more importance. It could have actually done something because people with dwarfism have such awful representation.
Yeah.
I mean, like, what do they have? They've got like the goblins in Harry Potter, which isn't great.
Tyra, is it Tyrion?
Tyrion
Lannister.
Tyrion
Lannister.
The
That-
best character from Game of
that's
Thrones.
Warwick
like
Davis.
it. Yeah, but still, it's not a
who
lot.
I saw it at Comic-Con, and he said that he wants to strangle Peter Dinklage.
Oh,
Because Peter Dinklage is now going to get all the good dwarf roles forever.
But this is what I'm talking about, you know. Like, let's open up that conversation
it was when they
of
did
it.
It was when they did that gritty reimagining of
Snow White and the Huntsman.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
God.
all the dwarves were
It's like this.
just
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like that, yeah. It's
Yeah.
just ridiculous.
all the
Really?
dwarves were just normal actors but shrunk down.
Yeah.
We've got another comment from Milo. Milo is keeping this radio show going single-handedly.
Thank you, Milo.
It's the fact that they dress up her troubles as if it's on par with serious
Yeah.
discrimination.
Yes.
Yeah, literally, yeah.
Yeah.
It's disgusting
Like, yeah.
because she's literally such a
She's-
privileged person.
Yeah,
Yep.
she's like she's fine. Like there's nothing wrong with her at all.
Yeah.
She's just tall.
Yeah.
Because the trouble is, like, the movie industry is noticing that people want representation, but at the same time they're still too afraid to actually give it because they don't want to admit to themselves that they're prejudiced people.
Yeah.
And that's why we have to sit through things like Tall Girl when we could have
even
had
think-
a film that actually meant something.
Yeah.
It was unintentionally funny. Like me and Austin were sat there laughing at everything because of how absurd it was.
Is it like The Nun? It's just so bad that you have to laugh.
Spoil it. I don't know if you spoil it. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know whether people.
I don't think it's really that
There's a
relevant
bit-
now,
yeah,
so
right.
go for it. It's
There's
not
a
like
bit-
it's new.
Yeah, there's a bit where there's a guy that's in love with her, but he's small. He's
Oh,
small,
no.
He's small. This guy, and he's in love with her, and at the end, he has a box, and he has to stand on top of it and kiss her, and it's meant to be like a heartfelt moment. I was just sat there laughing.
God,
I was just sat there laughing. It was too funny.
that is bad.
It was just
That
ridiculous.
is ridiculous.
I need to watch it again, and it needs
Watch
to be
it
at a bad
again.
movies night. Because
Yeah.
of how ridiculous it is.
We'll definitely watch it again. Unpopular opinion time.
This is going to be fun.
This is one that I carried over from last week. I've not prepared this at all, but the Dark Knight films are overrated. There we go.
Right. Can you please explain this conclusion that you've made?
Because
I mean, what effect have they had on pop culture?
they are not
A lot of
Batman
effect.
movies. They are not Batman movies. They are basically just crime movies with a Batman skin.
Is Iron Man a action film with a Iron Man?
Iron Man, it couldn't be told without the story of Iron Man.
No, it's true.
That, films like The Dark Knight Rises could just be replaced with a dedicated person with a gun.
Yeah.
Although, to be fair, if Batman had a gun, Dark Knight Rises would have been infinitely shorter.
Hasn't Batman always been like the more realistic ones? Because obviously Superman isn't realistic. It's,
I mean, I don't think it's a case
possible.
of what's realistic. I
Tristan
think
agrees with my opinion. Hell yeah,
No, Tristan is wrong.
I think it's to do with the characters because the characters do need to drive the story, and if your main character could be swapped out for literally anyone else, then I wouldn't say that's a great thing. I mean, this is coming from someone who, if I have seen any of the Dark Knight films, I don't recall.
We have
So-
established that you
The
do
Dark
have-
Knight is potentially the best comic book film ever made.
Nah.
How would you
Deadpool,
say it? Deadpool.
Into the Spider-Verse.
Okay, that's a decent
On the
shout.
Into the Spider-Verse show, I will somehow bring this back around to Into the Spider-Verse.
No, right. I think The Dark Knight had a lot of layers.
Milo,
Batman Begins was
yeah.
very good.
Milo said, I enjoy them, but they're definitely not Batman films. They fed my soul when I was an edgy 14-year-old, but Batman is supposed to be a sympathetic character.
Why so serious? Those t-shirts that people wear to make themselves feel edgy.
That was more
Come
like-
on. Come on. The Dark Knight was iconic. The Joker's performance
Phil,
in The
how
Dark
can you
Knight.
say this when Full Ragnarok exists also? That's from Tristan.
Kezia won't
Full
like that.
Ragnarok was not
Kezia-
that good.
And
Kezia will not
Milo
like that.
has said Dread.
Dread is good.
I hope you mean the recent one and not
Yeah.
the Sylvester Stallone
Yeah.
abominations.
Dread is a very good film.
Yeah.
I agree. Maybe not the best comic book film ever made, though.
Dread trumps every other comic film. I'm sorry, I do make the rules.
The Dark Knight.
Actually, I think you'll find the best comic book film is Josie and the Pussycats.
Oh.
I think you'll find it's Cats. No.
Oh, yeah.
Cats isn't a comic book film.
Yeah.
It's a monstrosity.
The Dark Knight is it has so many. I could watch it. This is personal preference, really.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of people have rated it highly because of how good it is.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, I could further this on popular opinion and say that I don't like Christopher Nolan films, but that's for another time. That is definitely
I don't
a very
like.
unpopular
I don't like
opinion.
Dunkirk. That's the only one I don't like.
That's the only one of his that I do like.
Oh no.
That I would choose to watch again.
Memento, The Prestige.
Prestige is
Inception.
alright. Prestige is only good because
Have you seen that meme about The Prestige?
No.
Whenever there's like on Reddit, whenever there's like a film that's like people ask for a film recommendation, people say, "I think you should watch The Prestige. It's a good film."
I mean,
it's just the same sentence every time.
It's a good film.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Interstellar's great.
I'm not saying it.
Yeah.
Do you have an unpopular opinion, Phil?
I don't want to come up with one
On the spot.
Yeah, I don't, and plus I don't want to randomly think of an unpopular opinion just to.
That's fair.
Yeah, because then it's not really
No.
natural, is it?
It's
But
not.
I will say, I do think The Dark Knight has a lot of iconic scenes, and ones that I could watch over and over again, e.g. the perfect Joker scene where he walks into the room with all those men and he's like...
I mean, Heath Ledger is the perfect Joker.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
That
He
true.
is so
It's
much
amazing.
better than Joaquin Phoenix.
That's the only reason I watch it, Heath Ledger. He
but
made the film.
I think the Batman Begins, the action scenes were not good. In Batman
so?
Begins, no, they were too cut. They were too quick cut.
So it was more of an origin story though. Like
Well,
half
not an
of it
origin
was-
story, but they were very quick cut and very like hyper all over the place, like a kid in a candy store. Just sort of,
Yeah.
oh, I'm gonna punch, and it was cut.
The Dark Knight Rises was the least good one in the series,
Yeah.
but I still think it was good. It just had a bit of a tar to it as well. I think after what happened in the cinema in Aurora, which was very tragic.
It was.
But I do think. I don't know. I don't think they're overrated. I don't know. I think they are given the credit they deserve. They had an effect on the film industry in a way that films like Iron Man were made to exist. Because
Iron Man was
serious. Iron Man was like a serious. You didn't see serious comic book film. Yeah, ish.
I think what I didn't like was the pure grittiness. I like realism. Like the Iron Man films do have that real.
Would Logan have been made if it wasn't for the Dark Knight series?
I mean, probably. I wouldn't put it past James.
Logan doesn't exist. I've decided it doesn't because it made me sad.
But it does.
No.
Logan is a 2017 film.
Logan? What's Logan? I've never heard of that.
It's where Logan dies.
No, that sounds wrong to me. That sounds like something that would make me cry my skin off.
Milo, you're not on the radio show. You can't have an unpopular opinion.
I've got one.
Kezia's got one. I mean, I can read
Go ahead.
Milo's out if you want me to.
Go for it.
Mamma Mia is overrated and the soundtrack haunts me.
Fair enough. That's a very good point, actually. I think.
Yeah,
so.
no,
I quite like Mamma Mia for
I
what
like
it is.
Mamma Mia.
I mean, the beginning is a bit too shouty for me. But once you get into it,
It's fine.
I just love ABBA.
That's
Yeah, I like
fair.
ABBA too.
But my opinion,
No.
and I am ready. I'm ready to get beaten up as soon as I leave this room, possibly before. The Star Wars prequels were not that bad.
Okay. If they are taken for what they should be, then fair enough. I agree.
Yeah. No,
Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not
I can't-
as bad as they could be.
I've never watched them.
No, I mean, I'm not saying they're cinematic masterpieces.
No.
But I think
I
they
like
get a
them.
lot more hate than they deserve. And I think this is a thing in the Star Wars fandom especially,
Yeah.
that we have to hate on the newest thing. Like, everyone hated Ewoks. Then everyone hated everything in the prequels because they were new. And then everyone's hating things with the sequels because they're new. And I think we all just need to chill out
Yeah.
and
Have a big hug.
just enjoy things.
Sometimes people
it doesn't
think,
have to be your exact taste, but you don't need to give it loads of hate.
Exactly.
You do get a lot of keyboard warriors on the internet, like
You do.
going crazy, like, oh, it needs to be like this. It doesn't.
I mean,
Yeah.
The
have to be
Phantom
like
Menace
that,
is
you
still
know?
better than The Last Jedi, so...
True.
Yeah.
It's got Darth Maul in it, of course it's better.
Darth Maul in it, yeah.
It's got my boy.
And I do think some of the characterization in the prequels is so much better than the originals.
Yeah.
You know,
And yeah, people complain about the directing and the acting, and fair. I'm not gonna put up a massive argument. There are a lot of moments in there where it could have been done a lot better.
yeah.
But they're not as bad as all of these nerd boys like to pretend they are. Just enjoy something.
Yeah.
If it's intended to be a family film that everyone can watch and it achieves that, then
Yeah.
it's achieved its
Exactly.
purpose. It doesn't
Yeah.
have to be some sort of masterpiece.
And also, it was really
British fans
nice
are
to
terrifying
see.
no matter what fandom they come from. You
true.
are true. You are very correct there, Milo.
But it's nice to see the progression that Anakin had.
Yeah.
Because that makes his redemption at the end feel more important because we knew who he was before now.
Yeah.
And yet, maybe he was a bit creepy. Maybe he was a bit whiny. But, like, so are a lot of people. That doesn't make them, like, absolutely terrible.
No.
And I think people who complained about Anakin being whiny are being whiny themselves.
Yeah.
So yeah, the Star Wars prequels weren't that bad. Let me enjoy things.
Exactly. So
We have got a showing next week.
we have got a show next week. So that is the end of our planned show. That does.
What do you mean? We all followed our plan exactly to the letter. We wrote a script and everything.
That put a spanner in the works, guys.
It's fine. It happens.
Who has spanners anymore? So Phil is just going to read out the show, like I said at the start of the show, and it is like we planned this bit.
Yeah.
What our international film choices are going to be.
So we've got, so next week on March the 4th, we're going to be showing an international film for the first time. We've not done that yet. We just want to try it a bit different this time.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
So we've got The Invisible Guest, which is a good Spanish film. The Guilty, which is a German thriller. Princess Mononoke, which is a Studio Ghibli Japanese film. And Capernaum, I don't know how to say it, but it's I think it's Lebanese. And these are all. We're going to put the descriptions on so people don't just.
Yeah, we'll put.
Princess Mononoke is the best.
Yeah,
we'll put descriptions on our polls on Facebook, on Twitter.
Yeah.
I don't know whether we can, but we'll tweet individually.
That's fine.
We'll just put a thread up, or a little synopsis of each film.
Yeah, of course. But they're all very highly rated films, and we're very excited to.
We are very excited to be showing an international. Especially after Parasite won.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Best film at the Oscars.
I was trying to find a Bong Joon-ho international one, not Snowpiercer, but
maybe we'll show that one
day. But none of them are really available at the moment. Not very.
That is a shame.
Like, Memories of Murder was £50 on Amazon.
Why?
I don't know why. It's really weird.
So much money.
Yeah. I think the host is also quite hard to obtain. So. Yeah.
So, all that remains, because we are running out of time.
Yeah.
How does this always happen?
Happen? So, we will say goodbye from Kezia.
Goodbye.
Goodbye from Austin, even though didn't say anything. Didn't talk much.
Goodbye.
Hello to Aaron, who's just walked in. Bye from Phil.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.